our true reflection energetically, the wealth that is there within us, to acknowledge that this is what we bring to the altar. And the wealth just comes when we put the energy of love and joy, the energy of knowing who we are, whatever that project is, whatever we are doing, to put that energy into what we are doing and to acknowledge some wonderful affirmations. And Bob Trask writes in this book, Romancing the Soul, he said he had some wonderful things. He said, I am loved, with the affirmation that everyone and anyone who comes within my energy field feels who I am and reflects that back to me. I am blessed no matter how uncertain or my situation is, that I look at the blessings in my life. I am safe, I am guided and protected by the power and intelligence of the universe, the Creator who empowers my daily life. I am safe. And finally, I am free. I alone am in charge of my mind and my heart, and I make my choices freely. Now, Bob said that one of his students said that his uncle was a pilot, and he said he went up in the plane crashed. He said, was that his choice? And he said, I'm not saying it was his choice, but I'm saying he chose to get in that airplane, to fly it up into the sky for several years. Not maybe consciously knowing, but a risk he took every time he stepped into that plane and started it up, and it went up. Because things as simple as that, things that go up, come down. And energetically, we don't know what another person's destiny is, and the energy that they call in to learn and to grow and to expand. That's why we cannot be bitter about anyone in our lives. We either become embittered or empowered. That's our choice. And what I know is that when we have upsets with various people in our lives, they're there to teach us something valuable. Not to judge what happened, but what do I learn from this? And that we call everyone in out of the way we feel about ourselves. That's right. We were at the spa a couple of weeks ago, and Marshingle was here. It was so great. She came to welcome me back from Nigeria. And we went to the spa, and we were having this conversation. We were so into the conversation about life is really a dream, and we're dreaming people into our reality fields. And as we're in this amazing conversation, and we're just like 1, 2, 3, we're sitting kind of like in the dressing room, and there's a little counter there. This woman scoots up, and she kind of scoots us aside to, I need the lotion. And I said, oh, there's lotion there, there's lotion there, and there's lotion over there. I want this one. So we're thinking, oh. I said, well, it's time to go anyway. Well, let's go have dinner. So we got up, and we got into the dressing room, and Marsh said, how did I ever dream her into that conversation? What was that about? You know, because she disrobes, and she's putting lotion all over her body, and we just decided this is more information than we needed to know, and left. So, you know, she was just, but she was clear. And she cleared the energy space for herself. And there are times that people do that. They just sort of crowd in, and they're going to be right there in our face. And we either accept it or we just move on. That's our choice. So there are those moments in our lives that we create these situations. And that we open a larger space to acknowledge that that's the beauty of life. That's the quirkiness of life. Life happens. We know that if we fail to plan, we plan to fail, but every once in a while somebody scoots in and wants our lotion, and it's right there. And there's lots of lotions around. There's lots of experiences around. There's lots of opportunities around, but they're right there. So I said, well, you know, we were very gracious. I want to acknowledge how gracious we let her have the lotion she wanted. There are times you give way. It's important to know when to yield, isn't it? You know, to fight the good fight. Of course, energetically, it's really about energy. It's just about giving way and yielding when we need to yield and letting go when we need to let go. There's an ancient pool in Palestine, and there's an ancient legend about the pool, that once a year the angel of light will come up, and she will ripple it, and the energies of winds will come, and it's all rippled, and it's got all of this, looks like conflict. And all the people that live in Palestine who have a dis-ease will run toward the pool when it begins to ripple, and the first one who jumps in will be healed. Because there are times when we just jump into the energy of the fray. There are times we jump into life even when it's uncomfortable. That's where we grow and where we unfold. Bob gave the example of his mother who had heart disease. And someone said, well, did she choose that? And he said, well, she did subconsciously because she ate, all kinds of fatty foods, fried foods. She didn't exercise. There were a lot of us in the family. We adored her. But these are the things, she didn't have the information. So this is what she did that led to that. So we make our conscious choices or our unconscious choices. And when we make the unconscious choices, we cannot afford, once we awaken, to be at the effect of it or allow anyone else to be responsible for our good. And to love everyone in our energy field for the Christ consciousness that is within them, the Buddha nature, what they are teaching us. Mother Teresa, she was an amazing woman, and she said, don't be afraid of not doing great things. Just do small little things with great love, therefore becoming great. And when we do little things with great love, energetically that creates a ripple effect that moves outward, imperceptibly small at first, outward toward infinity, that shake that energy, that allow us to know that I live and move and have my being in the energy of love. And that everyone that comes within my energy field, I want to be healed and uplifted in their presence and my presence, that we are one, to salute that oneness at such a level that we grow through our similarities, we unfold through our differences, we acknowledge that when we hear the cry, that we too are part of that great body of energy, that we too are floating into an energy field that receives us, that loves us, that when we look into the pools of life, there is our reflection gazing back at us, acknowledging us. And we hear the whispers, oh, the most beautiful one in the pool of life. Look, let's give to that. We all want to always give to the energy of beauty, grace, and joy. We want to know that we are affirmed, and that no matter what our initiation was or is, that there is an energy in the universe that approves of us and loves us. And I wanted to share with you something that Mother Teresa wrote. And I just think that it is so powerful on this Mother's Day. And she wrote, it's called Love Anyway. People are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some false friends and some true enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and frank, people may cheat you. Be honest and frank anyway. What you spend years building, someone could destroy overnight. Build anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, some may be jealous. Oh, yes. Be happy anyway. I love that. The good you do today, people will forget tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give the world the best anyway. You see, in the final analysis, it is between you and God. It never was between you and them anyway. God bless you. I love you. And I know that we are what? Thank you for tuning in. If you found value in this video, please feel free to go to our website, www.interfaithworldwide.com, to the support link. Anything that you can give is so much appreciated, because we know the same opening that we give through is the same opening that we receive through. Thank you so much. Namaste.